And JJ has also been playing another game that's out now, and I'm going to share
Yeah,
the trailer for that. He's playing
I
a game called Halo. No, just kidding.
Halo Infinite. It is a new game
Is
from
it
this
is Crime O'Clock, everybody.
Crime O'Clock with an unfortunate title card, which
Yeah.
we will not get into. This this game is extremely good. It is a time travel detective game, but it's also like I don't know what you call it, like like find like I
Yeah.
spy. I don't know
Yeah.
what the genre is called, but it's a static photo that you're trying to find. Uh, and a time anomaly has occurred. It's
Hmm.
something that shouldn't have happened, and you have to sort of track down what happened, why it happened when it shouldn't have, and all this
Hmm.
stuff. And so you got all these like you find like the first thing usually is what you do is like when it first takes you into the picture, you got to find out what happened. And so you got to like look around the picture and then like you click on where you find the issue and it'll highlight it and it'll start giving you some clues and you've got to sort of work your way. It's got this little I'm trying I want to go to just a screen on this trailer like has them playing it. A Star Fox Zero trailer. Okay, so just pause here for me. This is easy enough. All right, so if you go to the very top of the screen, you see there's that thing that says tick 1. That's sort of where you are in the time of the photo. Tick 1 is sort of the beginning of the timeline, and usually around, tick 9, 10, 11, whatever it is the end of the timeline. It's all during one day. And so, like, you'll start and, like, you'll have to go forward to see what happened after the crime. And then once you figure out sort of what happened after the crime, you need to follow the person back in time to see where it started and why
Mm-hmm.
it started and what caused it. And it's usually like again this is a time travel game. It's about finding anomalies are causing disruptions in the timeline. um and so but it's all done with this I Spy style find it in a picture thing. And it's fun too because you see things going on that have nothing to do with the storyline going on, like other stories that you know nothing about kind of playing out in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute. And you've got other tools to your at your disposal. Sometimes you'll have to do these like um things where it's like you got to like solve a little
Find
puzzle.
Aqua's lover over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find a little puzzle. Like the first mission is like uh it's definitely not Guns N' Roses, but it 100% is Guns N' Roses. And you have to figure out if Axel did kill Slash, basically. Uh, it's goofy, but everything's animals. They're all animals in this. But you can see all those are like little mini games that you have to play to like sort of learn some clues and like decipher some
Data
stuff.
extraction. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a little like a tuning fork thing I
Mm.
saw earlier, and one of the things that I had you pause on earlier, and it helps you like find what you're looking for when you don't know by like hitting it, and it's like a time fork and it'll go like
The pitch,
cold.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you're cold or you're hot, and once you find you hit the ones that are hot, and you can kind of triangulate yourself to find what you're looking for in the image and stuff. It's really fun. It's an absolutely it's a blast. I've been playing it on my laptop because that's kind of the ideal way. Like
Sure.
it's on the Switch, it's Steam Deck compatible. It plays really well on the Steam Deck because of the um, uh, touchpads.
Oh, so it is
Uh,
touchpad. Okay.
yeah, because it only plays it. There's really no
Got it.
real significant controller support. I don't know how the Switch version will play at all. I have to assume that the right joystick acts as a mouse cursor because that's really the only real way to play it. But yeah. See, Axel Blood. So
Axel Blood.
that's your definitely that's not
That's
Axel
cool.
Rose. That's it's
How does it move fairly quickly when you solve
yes
puzzles?
yes
Or okay.
it moves in it. I think like each puzzle that I've solved has taken me about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And that's taking into account that I kind of get lost in looking for like, well, where am I supposed to look now? A cool feature is like when you find, because if you look at some of the screens, you'll see that it has all of the stuff that you found on the screen, and they're kind of attached to one another. You can actually sort of
okay. Yeah.
you can actually sort of follow the threads that are kind of faintly
Like
in.
that. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Mhm.
And so you can sort of like sort of keep track of it that way. You can turn that stuff
Sure.
off too if you just want to look at the photo and try to figure it out. But yeah,
That's
man,
cool.
it's really cute, but it's also like it's a legitimate like murder mystery game. It's cool. The time thing works really well. Like you know, the information age, which is like the modern age, and there's like the lost age, which is like a time of this age. This is the lost age right here, and it has these
Okay.
like magic portals that people can like
Ah,
teleport through. So it's like there's a lot of information that we've lost through the, and there's actually like a story here, and there's a significant story, and it's hard to like kind of go into it without any sort of
spoiling.
spoiling anything. But there's definitely some machinations going on in the
Nice.
background throughout everything.
A
It's
cool
a
idea for a
really,
game.
it's a
Yeah.
cool idea for a game. It
I
plays
love
really
this
well.
visual style too.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Black and white and color.
and so it's got 5 worlds, and like each world has like a bunch of different like iterations of it, because it the picture changes with each forward tick of time,
Sure.
telling the story. So you may go back to the picture later on and go through a whole new case, and it'll be
Mhm.
things that you had been looking at this entire time that you didn't know
Hmm.
was going to be a murder case going forward and stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
so yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on.
Awesome.
It's really fun. There's a lot of small details that are really fun. A lot of fun references hidden throughout, because it is that kind of thing, you know. It's like
Hmm.
Where's Waldo, where it's just like sometimes you just see like this is definitely a scene from like Aladdin, but it's definitely not Aladdin, but because it
Sure.
takes place in like a fake Middle Eastern town, it's like, yeah, of course there's Aladdin and Jasmine and a magic lamp, but they're cats hanging out on top of a pyramid somewhere, sure. But yeah, no, I loved this. This was a hoot.
Cool. Crime
Yeah.
o'clock.
Crime o'clock.
Love it. Love it.